hoping that setting has worked. I'm going to get confirmation from someone if YouTube is working. Hopefully, I'll tell you now if the YouTube channel is working. It looks like it's working from our side. So hopefully we are working on YouTube, and if we are working on YouTube, welcome to our YouTube video viewers, Facebook viewers, to the 2026 Vet Masters. Sid Price against Clark Logan, all Howick final. Players just getting got their trial ends. Sid Price coming on back off a victory in the Vets Open singles. My assistant Danny van Staden helping me out here in the commentary box, and she's going to just check and make sure that our YouTube is working. Yes, welcome to everybody on YouTube. I know the stream has just started. I'm very impressed with myself that I managed to get that all working. Thank you to Jacques for access to the Bolsa channel, and welcome everybody. Hope you can enjoy our afternoon. It's going to be a competitive match of bowls. Obviously these two players quite well knowing each other, from Howick, but Sid moving to Howick from Newcastle side. And then in the ladies draw, we get Sharon Willie against Beverly Foster. Sharon also coming from upcountry to join Linwood. And we've got Beverly Foster from Howick. That's the other gold medal match on the ladies' side. And then on the bronze medal side, in the ladies, we have Rose Varty from Linwood and Jenny Smith. Two very old campaigners. Jenny Smith, highly decorated bowler from all over the country. And Rose, a stalwart of our district. Congratulations to them. And in the bronze medal match, we got Jerry Johnson from Lensburg against Patrick Carter-Brown from Howick. Terry from Linwood. Often has his feet between clubs. He's very sociable in the district. Terry Cummings getting a silver medal against Sid in the Vets Open 2 weeks ago. So the cream of the crop has rised to the top, ladies and gentlemen. So good luck to the players and everybody, and I hope you guys are enjoying a feed. Let us know how the feed's coming through, and hope you guys can enjoy it. So while we watch the players playing I'll work on a few technical difficulties. Comfortable, and let's enjoy the afternoon. Players just going through their trial ends at the moment. It's been a very competitive weekend of bowls. Weather's turning a little bit on us. It's getting a little bit chilly. The sun was out this morning. The green was running at a decent 13 and a half seconds this morning when we did the measurement, and I don't think it's dialed off too much, so we were looking around the 13 second mark. Healthy speed for competitive bowls, so hope you guys will enjoy it. Let us know who you're supporting, who's where are you watching from? Please comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, I want to get some people in the commentary box as they walk past us and that. So yeah, enjoy your afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The trial ends have just finished. So we're looking at a good afternoon's worth of bowls. As we're about to get underway, as you can see, people, ladies and gentlemen, as you're looking at Sid Price is on your left-hand side. He'll be playing with the black bowls and with his bowling arm, as they call it. Very interesting how Sid has dominated the vets the last couple of weeks, running off the back of his gold medal in the Open Masters, or Open Singles, and now looking to back it up in the vets here. nose is coming up a little bit short and a little bit wide on the first end. Maybe the nerves are getting it. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please comment and let us know how the stream is coming through to you and where you're watching from. We've got Mark Taylor marking for us on the TV rink. And then as you're looking at it on your right-hand side, there is the ladies' final. As you can see, Sharon Wiley on the right-hand side with the orange bowls. She's playing against Beverly Foster. Sharon from Willie from Linwood and Bev from Howick. So good luck to them. Then a little bit further out, we've got the bronze medal matches. And we will try to keep you updated as the day goes on. But with the men's, we are going to focus on the TV rink for the meantime. And as things progress in the afternoon, we might just swap and change and see how things go out. So let us know how things are going. Thank you to Danny for helping me and being my assistant for the afternoon. Welcome, Danny.
Thank you.
Danny just came fourth in the Masters, the NIBA Masters last weekend. If you guys caught that live stream, she did very well. Both her and Fran Baleri coming through from the prelim side, and Fran winning the Masters. So, how was your weekend last weekend, Danny? Do you have any nerves coming from being a novice and coming from the prelims? How did you enjoy it?
I wouldn't say I had any nerves, to be honest. I went in there not really expecting anything, but winning 3 out of the 5 games, I mean, couldn't have asked for anything better in my first year of playing Masters.
Congratulations, Danny. You did us all proud, and all the best for coming. When are you going to under 35s? September. She's going to under 35s with the inter-district side. As you can see, Clark coming down green. Not getting, just coming up a little bit short. It looks like Sid is holding with the back ball. Oh, you can see that Sid holding with the back ball there. Looks like the first blood is to Sid. And it looks like just the one. We're talking, huh? Come up and talk. Sid in the black bowls, currently holding shot. Well, as you can look at it from there, ladies and gentlemen, it's on the right hand side. Clark with the slightly the purple bluish bowls. with the yellow stickers. Trying very hard here from Clark. Oh, great effort there from Clark. And that's our view from the commentary box here. Very nice viewing spot here at Maritzburg Bowling Club. As you can see there, Clark holding just with his ball just behind. Sid on his third ball just running through 2-3 meters. Clark coming on his backhand. Is it going to come back? It looks like it's a little bit wide, but his weight's very good, yeah? Yes, that's in for another. Well done to Clark. Very nice shot coming around his front ball there. One on the inside and then one on the outside. But lovely weight, lovely touch. As you can see, the greens are turning quite nicely. Sid not happy with that one. Just coming up a little bit short and drifting. Right? So Clark holding the 2, looking to convert into 3. Coming down on his backhand. Oh, we're trying very hard, but eventually catching his front pole. When he came inside the one time and outside the other, looks like 2 to Clark. Taking the score 2-1. Got a nice crowd building up here. It's getting quite festive here at Maritzburg Bowling Club. So if you guys are in the area, come and join us. Come have a drink, come say hello for the 2026 Vet Masters finals. Bit chilly on a Sunday winter's afternoon here in Maritzburg. Clouds coming over. It's quite chilly. It was nice when the sun's out, but yeah, can't complain. No rain around. And looking forward to some good bowls. Clark on the mat. Sid with a very, very good first ball. Just jack level. Just coming up a little on the left-hand side. Clark looking to be on a very good line here. Is it going to stop in time? No, just running that meter through. And a little bit on the thin side. Sid with that mechanical arm of his. Sid, a highly decorated bowler in KZN. 14-time singles winner up country. So very, very experienced bowler. Clark opting for his backhand. Looks to be on a better line and with a better weight. Ooh, the weight just deceiving him. Just running a little bit through. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's nice run out on the greens. Even though we do have a little bit of cloud cover. The greens are running at a healthy 13 seconds. So looking to capitalize on his first good bowl. His weight looks to be a little bit better, yeah? Yeah, it's enough for second. I think maybe might be a toss-up between that front ball, but I think Sid has done enough to get second. Clark just battling with the weight there, overcorrecting from his first ball. This next three just running a meter and a half through the head. Sid looking to add another on his backhand again. Sid coming up a bit short. Marco just indicating that it is the 2 to Sid, taking the score to 3-2 in Sid's favour. By the start here, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to be in for quite a tussle. I know both these players know each other quite well. They're both bowling out of Howick. Sid coming from the Midlands or further up country, the Newcastle side. Just recently member of Howick, and he's the greenkeeper there. So a lot of vast knowledge when it comes to Sid, and Clark and him obviously practice a lot with each other, knowing each other quite well. Just to update on the other side, not much has happened in the ladies' side. It's after the second end, looks like Bev taking a one shot lead there. And then in the bronze medal match, we have 4-2 in Rose Varty's favour. That's on the far rink. As you're looking for 3-2 Rose, as you're looking at it, it's a far side as you're looking on the cameras. And then in between that, we have the bronze medal match for the men with Jerry van Rensburg against Patrick Carter-Brown. Score is currently 2-1 up to Jerry, in favour of Jerry. Howick with a big representative here at the Masters. Patrick Carter-Brown coming from Howick, and the finalists both coming from Howick. So Howick are doing something right up there. Sid with a very good first ball. And the second one, the weight was very good, but just coming up a little bit on the narrow side. Clark opting to come down on his backhand now. Obviously not worried about Sid's ball in front there. He should come inside it. But it looks like, is it going to come back? Maybe use his own. Oh, the weight was good, but just coming up a little bit sharp as far as the line is concerned. Sid on his forehand. Looks to be a very good line. Oh, and the weight is very good as well. That's Sid holding the 3 now. Putting the pressure on Clark quite early on in this game. Looks to be a lot more positive from Clark here on his third ball. He's just going to swing across the head. Unlucky. Clark being a very positive bowler. Often not, doesn't leave much up for short. So his driving game and his positivity is very aggressive. Sid coming down on his forehand. Looks to be another good one there by Sid. Oh, an absolute cracker. Yeah, Sid holding the 4 now. Big amount of pressure here on Clark. Oh, it's another positive shot here, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely not going to be short. Is it going to find something? Oh, got the one out and just rolled in. Maybe he's cut it down. He's definitely cut it down. As you wait for confirmation from our marker, Mark Taylor, indicating there's 2 to Sid. Clark pulling off. If you guys did see our stream earlier on today, or it was on Facebook, Clark was on the TV rink when he was playing against his sectional play, and he pulled off those shots quite often. Often running at the head, and then his ball just drifting in and taking the shot off Roy Fraser. And looks like not much is going to change this afternoon. Like I said, Clark being a very positive bowler. See, that's our visual from the commentary box, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we can see, besides the cameras. But you can see across the green. Sid, we get a little side angle from Sid's delivery with that mechanical arm. I had a little practice, or not a practice, I had to just try it out because I was very interested about this mechanical arm that Sid's using. And I threw it with a couple of jacks, and it takes a bit of course, ladies and gentlemen. It's not as easy as everybody makes it out to be. I know I've heard some rumors, some murmurs amongst the district that some people claiming that as an advantage, but I don't see the advantage. I think the time has got to be put in on the greens, and I think good luck, everything. It takes a lot of coordination and practice. So let's watch this from side angle, how Sid handles that mechanical arm. You can see it coming out very smooth. Looks to be a very good weight here too. Just coming up a little bit short. Lovely line, just a meter short. As you can hear by the indication from my marker, just maybe a half a meter out, maybe just 3/4 of a meter. Clark sticking to the ditch side, as you can see it on his forehand. Looks to be a very good effort here from Clark. Well done. Just coming up half a foot, maybe a foot short, but lovely line. And in the ladies' side there, Beverly Foster taking an early lead, 4-0 up. As you can see from the cameras now, it's on the right hand side. Lovely effort here from Sid. Does that look like to be shot? Yeah, very well, good effort there. Sid looking to holding the shot. Clark sticking to the ditch side as you're looking at. We're playing on ring 2. But as you see it, it will be the ditch side. The left hand side as you're looking at it now. Clark looks to be on a very healthy line. Just maybe the weight running a little bit through. Good effort. So just cutting across the head was a very nice weight. Clark maybe just looking to try and promote his ball, or even just come around his ball, his front ball on a perfect draw. It's not going to be short. Just a little bit of the pace going a little bit wide and not coming back. So sticking to the backhand, looking to maybe just give himself a little bump, but just coming up a little bit short. Yes, please. Oh, what an effort here from Clark. He looks to maybe have the shot. 1 to Clark. Mark indicating is 1 to Clark. Well done there from Clark. Lovely draw shot. Just adjusting his weight and the line coming back nicely. Has taken the score to 5-3 in favour of Sid Price. Just an update on the other games. Jerry Jansman taking a 5-3 lead against Patrick Carter Brown. And then Rose Varty against Jenny Smith. Jenny Smith taking Jenny Smith 5-6 down to Rose Varty. Just an update on the bronze medal side. And then our gold medal action with the ladies. Bev Foster taking quite a healthy lead. It looks like she may be 3 down now. 7 down, Sharon. So Bev taking a lead of 7 there. Leading by example. Clark opting to go stick with the ditch hand. Might be a measure for shot as you look at it, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have him from my angle and from the back angle. Looks like could be a measure for shot. Clark running through there. Just overcorrecting. Sid sticking to the forehand. Players opting to stick to their own hands until they're really forced to change. Sid coming up a little bit shy and a little bit narrow. Is this going to get to reach the head? No, also coming up a little bit short. Still looks to be the measure on the one. Sit on his forehand. It's coming up a little bit narrow and a little bit wide. Looks like the 1-2 Clark. I have in the commentary box with me Tara Janssen from Rensburg, president of our district. Welcome, Tara.
Good afternoon, Carl. Thanks very much for streaming today. I'm sure everyone at home is enjoying the good quality live stream. Been a fantastic weekend of bowls. Right up until the last sectional game, the men's and women's sections were pretty much open, except for Sid Price, who hadn't lost a game in his section. So it's been some really great, exciting bowls. Always a good indication for the health and depth of the district.
41 people watching on YouTube, and I don't know how many people are watching on Facebook. But if there's any comments you guys would like to share with us, don't feel free. Tara, and as far as Jerry's concerned, are you watching that game quite with eagle eyes?
Yeah, Jerry's had a good weekend. Lost his first game against Clark Logan on yesterday, first game. He was going really well and they were tracking quite evenly until Jerry seemed to lose a bit of concentration. So he's done well to get himself into a position to play for the bronze medal match. Him and Patrick Carter-Brown faced off against each other in the vet singles section a couple of weeks ago. And they had two very close games. The third person in their section withdrew, so they ended up having to play each other twice. Jerry coming away with both wins there, but Patrick Carter-Brown, no pushover, will always give you a tough game. So Jerry's going to have his work cut out for him, but it looks like he's finding his straps quite early and playing good balls.
As you can see there, Sid coming up with a toucher, just trading the jack back maybe 2 meters and sticking with it. And then in the ladies' bronze medal match, we got Rose Varty against Jenny Smith.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one. Rose actually came third in the Open Masters last year. She won the NIBA Open Singles and therefore qualified for position in the Open Masters. She ended third in the Open Masters last year, but elected to play Vet Masters again this year, giving the younger players a chance in the Open Masters. So it's really nice to see Rose doing well here again. Rose is a very consistent bowler, and she's always in the mix. So it's great to see her and Jenny. Jenny didn't place last year in the Vet Masters, but the 2 years prior to that, she was the Vet Masters champion. So it's nice to see her in the mix again as well. Jenny, obviously a very decorated, highly decorated bowler who has even represented South Africa and played South African Masters. So lovely to see her there.
As you can hear, there's a lot of accolades that are on the green here, stemming back many years of bowls. So there's very, very experienced green you're watching to the right-hand side as you guys look at it, and we'll keep you updated with the scores as we go along throughout the day.
Yeah, so coming back to the men's gold medal match, as I was saying, Sid won the men's vet singles a couple of weeks ago. He played Jerry in the final. And Sid was unbeaten in his section today until he came up in his last game against Rion. Rion managing to get a win under his belt there, which was nice for him. But Sid frustrating a lot of the players with his stick. Some people calling foul and saying it's an unfair advantage, but look, his consistency is absolutely unbelievable and clearly a class player with lots of experience.
Just before the game started, I actually took a little practice with the Sid stick. And it does take some coordination. Like everything when it comes to precision sports, you got to put in the practice. Tara, and I know that on the streets there's been murmurs about it being an advantage, but I don't think so. I think you still got to put the practice in the time in. And obviously Sid coming with a lot of experience. If it adds more players to the game, then why not?
Oh, absolutely, Carl. I mean, a player like Sid wouldn't be on the greens if he wasn't able to use the bowling arm. So it's obviously lengthened his career on the bowling green, and he does put in the time. I believe he's currently the greenkeeper at Howick Bowling Club and spends a lot of time on the greens every day, I think, practicing, and that's obviously paying off. Clark Logan is obviously no slouch. He's been here before. He's won the Vet Masters in the past, so he'll be looking to get another title under his belt. And I think we are in for a very exciting game.
So that looks like the one to Sid, taking the score to 6-4. As I update the scoreboard as we go along, please bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. I am trying the computer and the commentary, but Tara, I'll hand you over to Tara and she can update you across the green.
Alright, so in the men's gold medal match, it's currently 7-4 to Sid Price. In the ladies' gold medal match, it's 7-2 to Bev Forster. Sharon is holding a very nice shot at the head. Jerry is currently 7-3 up on Patrick Carter-Brown. And then in the ladies' bronze medal match, Rose Varty is 9-5 up against Jenny Smith. Still lots of bowls to play. So the men played on B green this morning, and they've moved across to C green to play the playoffs. I think C green is slightly quicker than B, so possibly a bit of a weight adjustment for them, but the caliber of player, they've adjusted relatively quickly and seem to be playing really, really good bowls.
Yeah, when we measured the green this morning, Tara was running at a healthy 13 and a half, and that was on this B green, and now rumour has it that this green is a bit quicker. So, but with the clouds coming over, I think it's stuck around that 13 and a half metre mark. Oh.
Yeah, Carl, I mean, look, the greens are running beautifully. I don't think the players will complain about the green speed at all. It's conducive to good drawing bowls. So Sid put his first bowl probably about 2.5 meters through the head. Second bowl he's adjusted, but Clark is holding a nice shot there, probably about 50 centimeters off the jack. It's a long weekend of bowls for the Vets, playing 3 games in a day, especially for these players who have made it to the playoffs. This is their 6th game for the weekend. So the wear and tear is definitely starting to take a toll on the players. So you'll probably find that a bit of fitness will come into the equation today as well. Sid has managed to sneak in for shot. Clark played a really good shot now, just unlucky to get onto the wrong side of the shot ball. But still 1 to Sid. Sid's weight control is absolutely phenomenal. He's just pulled in just a ball in front. I'm not sure if it's another. It does provide Clark with a little bit of a target to sit on. I don't think Clark will be short. looking to be on a good road. Just promotes his shot in, second shot in for shot. So that's 1 to Clark, which takes the score to 7-5 to Sid. The ladies' gold medal match, Sharon has picked up a few shots. It's currently 7-3 to Bev. And the men's bronze medal match, Jerry is 7-4 up against Patrick. Rose and Jenny currently measuring for shots. So Jenny has picked up one. They're measuring for the second. If Jenny picks up two here, it'll take the score to 9-8. Suddenly Jenny will be back in the game. I am umpiring today, so if I dash off, you know why. I'm a woman of many talents.
No, thank you for umpiring today, Tara, and I know helping me out in the commentary box and keeping an eye on everything. I'm sure everybody will understand.
Clark electing to go a little. So Clark picked up a shot there, which takes the score to 7-5. He's elected to play the jack a little longer, hoping to try and upset Sid's rhythm and phenomenal weight control. Clark just pulling up about 2 meters short, foxing himself, but I'm sure he will adjust well with his second ball. What I have noticed with Sid Price is his absolute Sealy determination and concentration. He really takes his time on the mat with every single ball, and makes every single ball count. Very few loose balls from him. Clark adjusting his weight really well here. Running through probably 1.5 meters, but I think that is the shot. His line was excellent. It's nice to see so many district players hanging around today to watch the finals. And thank you to Maritzburg Bowling Club for hosting the Veteran Masters. And obviously to all the volunteers who've come out over the weekend to mark games, umpire. Clark has just drawn the shot, pulling up a little bit short. Sid's delivery is just very consistent. Every single ball coming out at a similar trajectory. Adjusted his weight well, just played a little bit narrow. Clark still holding one.
Clark asking the questions of our marker, Mark Taylor. Still holding the one.
Do you have any comments on the last two?
Thanks to Swace, watching on the YouTube channel. Facebook is the sound a bit better there, Swace? Let us know, everybody. Is the sound coming through? I was having a bit of a mic problem and battery, but I think it should be fine now. If not, turn up your volume on your TV or turn up your hearing aid. But I'm pretty sure everything's coming around. Thanks, Swace.
So I see Doug Logan, Clark's brother, is on the live stream all the way from Hong Kong, China, watching his brother. So isn't that wonderful that he gets to be on a business trip in Hong Kong and still gets to see his brother compete for the gold medal match in the Vet Masters. So Doug says it's 8:20 at night there and 36 degrees. Yeah, it's a little bit nippy here today. But as I say, another really cuck day in Africa. 18 degrees mid-winter is not too bad. We've been blessed with the weather this weekend. It has been on the cooler side, but at least we haven't had any rain, which was predicted. I believe that Sid Price was very concerned about the weather because apparently with the rain, his bowling arm becomes a little bit slippery and a bit more inconsistent, so he'll be glad. Carl wants to know if grippo might work for the bowling arm. Yeah. So an update on the scores across the board. The men's gold medal match, Sid Price is 7-6 up against Clark. Bev Forster's 10-3 up on Sharon Willie. Then in the men's bronze medal match, Patrick Carter-Brown is catching up to Jerry. It's currently 7-5 to Jerry. And the ladies' bronze medal match is also close. Rose Varty is 9-7 up on Jenny Smith. So, close games, anything can still happen. We have Brad Robinson marking our men's bronze medal match. He's recently been announced for the All Africa States team to represent South Africa, which is a wonderful accolade for him and a great accolade for our district. Always wonderful to see our players put in the work and get the results. So congratulations to Brad, and thank you for being here to mark for us today.
That African States, that's in Zambia, Tara?
That's right, Carl. It is in Zambia. So, just to give you more information on the Africa States, it will be in Lusaka, Zambia, from the 20th to the 27th of September. And on the men's side, Brad will be representing South Africa in the trips, with Nexa Bengurik skipping, Brad second, and Victor Sipali leading. And then Brad will also be in the fours with Nexa, Victor Sipali, and John Malupi. So, wonderful accolade for Brad to add to his bowl CV. The 20th to the 27th of September. Brad actually had a little practice roll at lunchtime, making sure he's getting his hours in, doing what he has to do. Oh, Jerry just played a cracking shot and found the gap. So Patrick picks up one. The score's now 7-6. In the men's gold medal match, Clark Logan currently one down at the head. They each still have a bowl to come. Clark coming down with good pace. Oh, just running through. Just getting to the ladies' gold medal match. Sharon Willie, as I said, is our defending champion from last year. So she'll be looking to get another title. Sharon has had a wonderful tournament. I think she has lost one game throughout the section. And she, I believe yesterday was 18-1 down against Margie Salter and came back to lose. She lost the game, but she lost the game 21-20 from 18-1 down. So that was her only loss of the tournament. So all I'm saying is that don't expect Sharon to lie down, because she will be there until the end.
And that's the score you can see there in your screen there, ladies and gentlemen. On the left-hand side, that is 3-11 in favour of Bev Foster. So Sharon 3 and Bev Foster 11.
Right, so Sid picked up one shot there, so he's gone 8-6 up. Lovely, lovely weight from Sid, just playing a bit narrow. Clark plays a cracking opener. Yes, pulling up short. What a wonderful road. Sid just tending to go narrow with both his bowls. His weight control was immaculate. Clark's line was good. All he needs to do is adjust his weight. And he looks to have adjusted pretty well. Drawing to within probably a foot of the jack. Still open for Sid. So on the ladies' gold medal match, it seems like Bev Foster's lost a little bit of concentration and suddenly not putting them close. I'm not too sure what Sharon's going to pick up here. It looks like 2, maybe 3, which will put her right back in the game. Sid running through a meter, around about a meter again. Just missing the jack. Clark seems to be well bowled here. If he can sit in that pack, he'll be good. Okay, he draws just level to the jack. It's counting. Sid with his last ball, what can he do? Oh, Sid narrowly missing a trail on the white there. So Clark still holding. At least 2. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching, please share the live stream link far and wide. On the men's bronze medal match, Jerry has just managed to pull the jack through the hole. Not sure if he's holding. All right, so Sharon really picking up 2. So that score is currently 11-5 to Bev. Sharon playing a longer length and putting her first ball right on top of the jack, pretty much almost a front toucher. Clark picked up 2, which has made that game peels. It's 8-all, so anyone's game. Sid's starting to look a little bit tired. Jerry dropped a 1, so we have a new leader in the bronze medal match. Patrick Carter-Brown is now 8-7 up there. Jerry stepping off the green has time for a full conversation while Patrick Carter-Brown sets up on the mat. Patrick Carter-Brown is probably one of the slowest players in the district. Takes his full 30 seconds on the mat with a setup, much to the frustration of most of his opposition, but he sure does take his time and make sure about every ball. On that occasion he's pulling up over a metre short. So back to the gold medal match. Clark has once again gone to a longer length. Both men not finding their range at all with their first ball. Still a very open jack.
And obviously with the temperature dropping and the intensity of the circumstances, players obviously just getting a little bit short on us. This looks to be much better from Clark. Very good second ball, yeah. Well corrected there from Clark. Just coming up maybe half a foot behind the jack. Lovely line. Both players opting to stick to their favourite hand. Actually, Sid's now changing to the ditch hand. This looks to be a very good bowl here from Sid. If it holds. Oh, just saving a little bit past.
Hey, Bo. Got a visitor, yeah?
Clark sticking with his backhand, the ditch side. Looks to be another very good bowl here. And just clipping the jack, not bringing it back too much, because Sid has a back bowl there, as you can see it coming into your screen now. But yes, Clark with a very good third bowl, holding the 2. Sid coming down on the backhand as well. Looks to be a little bit narrow and coming across, very similar to his second bowl. As we get some information on the ladies' side, Sharon Willie picking up a 3, bringing the gap down to only 3, so taking the score to 11-8 in favour of Bev. So Sharon fighting back very nicely there after just a little bit of a slow start. As you can see, the ladies are on the right hand side as you're looking at the pictures now, ladies and gentlemen. And that's our view from the commentators box. As you can see, Sid coming up a bit short. And looks like maybe the 3 to Sid. No, it's 3 to Clark, excuse me.
if you want to. Okay. If you get uncomfortable, you can come sit here. Okay. All right.
Clock opting for a little bit of a shorter jack this time.
Sit here. Okay. Okay. Is it on charge? Did you plug it in? Okay. Okay, I'll see now.
Lovely line by Clark. Just coming up a meter, probably a meter through, but was spot on with his line. Sid opting to follow him down. And Sid just coming up a meter short. Probably a meter and a half, just over the meter short. Looks like Clark holding the one.
So there's been a bit of a momentum shift in the men's final. Clark seeming to start to find his straps here, although he has pulled up short with that ball. Definitely finding his line. He'll be happy with an 11-8 lead at this point. I see Sid has changed his hand and is now playing the same hand as Clark. Definitely looks to be a better line. Doesn't cut quite as much, and he's drawn the shot. Clark will now play his backhand. Clark is very, very close, yeah. Oh, he just pulls up onto the shot ball and falls out. Sid is still holding the shot. Clark has 2 good seconds. In the ladies' gold medal match, as I predicted, Sharon is starting to stage a bit of a comeback. Picking up some nice shots. She's currently 11-8 down. Bev Forster holding one at the head, which will take the score to 12-8. Clark with his last ball to draw the shot. Looks to be on a very, very good line again. Pulling up short. Very, very naughty ball from Clark. Absolute cardinal sin. If you're down, don't be short. So he will not be happy with himself, but that's balls. Sid also pulling up short. Beautiful. If you look at that head, look how lovely all of their line was. Okay, so they're measuring for shot here. So it was 1 to Sib, so that takes the score 11-9 to Clark. So next weekend we have the KZN singles coming up. That is going to be hosted by Port Natal. We're all looking forward to that. Sorry, I've been called for an umpire's call. I'll hand you over to Carl.
Again, thank you, Tara. Duty calls. Some things are more important than being in the commentary box. I understand that. I'm sure everybody's enjoyed your input. Thanks, Tara. And she'll be back, so you don't have to listen to me all afternoon. Oh, lovely start there by Sid. Just getting a little toucher and probably finishing about half or 2 inches behind the jack. Hello, partner. Lovely reply there from Clark, coming up jack level and probably resting on it, just off it. Sid opting to change his hand, yeah, coming on his forehand. And that looks to be well short. Mark indicating that Clark is currently holding. And that's what you can see from our angle. You can see Clark dead level with the jack and very close. Clark changing his hands, going to the forehand. Doesn't want to disrupt the head and do any damage to himself. That one also coming up a little bit short. Bit tentative there because of his bowl close, and you can just see there his bowl just fell on its belly and actually got a little bit closer to the jack and actually could be resting on the toucher. That ball just falling over well after that was Clark's first ball and only falling over 3 or 4 deliveries later. Clark opting to come and have a look at the head and see what's happening. And then you can see on the ladies' gold medal match, Tara having to go and help them out with the measure, as Tara is an umpire, confirming that shot was Sharon's, but did it take any out? So Sharon definitely picking up 1. We'll wait for an indication there from Odette. Oh, 1, no, it was 1 to Bev. Taking the score to 12-8 in the ladies' side, so this 1 to Bev, excuse me. And as I say, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to keep track of all 4 games and still give you good coverage here on the main streaming rink. As this 2026 Vet Masters comes to a close in the final stretches of the afternoon. And just a confirmation, 12-8 to Bev on the ladies' side. And then on the other ladies' side, it looks to be 11 all in the bronze medal match against Jenny Smith and Rose Varty, having a little tussle of on the far rink. And as you see these pictures, the far rink I'm talking about is on your left-hand side. And then I change it now to, as you can see, looking over to the right-hand side of the green, the ladies' match is next door to us. The gold medal match is next door to us, and then we got the bronze men's match on ring 4. That score currently 11-7 in favour of Patrick Carter-Brown. This is very positive from Clark, looking to make a difference. Ooh, trying to take out at least the shot, 1 or 2. Obviously, you can see there, Sid managing to get a little bump onto that jack and dislodging the jack away from Clark's ball. And Sid could have turned this into 2. As we wait for confirmation. Just a confirmation from a marker there. Mark the marker. 1 to Sid. This is a well ball from Sid there to dislodge that jack off Clark's ball. Clark's ball was very close and managed to just pop it off. Taking the score now to 10-11 in favour of Clark. And just to confirm that this is a singles match and it's going to go to the stock standard first to 21. So it looks to be a very close here. Just holding up. Probably a metre short and half a metre wide.
No, he's not the red. He's the green, I think. Yeah, he's down. No, it's for both.
Another one?
Oh, gotta go deep. Gotta go deep. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Another one?
I'll have one.
Sid opting to change hands. Just running a little bit narrow and a little bit long. Clark on his backhand. As you can see by the score, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very tight match. And it looks like going to be going down to the wire. So I hope you guys are enjoying our live stream. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're supporting. If you're not watching this live and you're watching this pre-recorded, lovely shot there from Clark. Coming up jack level, just a bit on the as you look on the left-hand side, but a lovely shot on his backhand. And again, Sid is coming a little bit skinny on that backhand. Clark looking to go back on his backhand again and looking to capitalise on his last ball. Is it going to come back? Yes, and look at that. Look at how nicely that ball came back, ladies and gentlemen. Look, could be holding the 2 or maybe a measure on the second, but that ball was a lovely line and coming back very nicely. Clark looking to capitalize on Woods. Looks like he's holding 2. It looks to be a very good line. Has he got the weight? Just coming up a little bit short. But a lovely line. So it's definitely the one for Clark so far, and then they'll measure on the second. Lovely start from Clark. Coming probably a foot behind and a foot to the side of the jack. Sid just coming across the head and a little bit short. And just a confirmation of the scores, that's 13-10 in favour of Clark. So my scoreboard is up to date. As you see, Clark coming down on his backhand. Looks to be a lovely shot. Oh, lovely. Well done. Coming up maybe 2 inches shy of the jack. And Sid with a nice positive effort, adjusting on his line, but just not getting connection on the ball. So Clark looking to capitalize, holding the 2, sticking with the backhand. Looks to be a little bit more weighted on the shot, a little bit wide. Probably going for a little bit of insurance to make sure that he covers the back there if anything does happen with Sid coming down. Sid probably looking to dislodge that jack with the weight he played on his last. Oh, and another good effort by Sid. Just coming up probably a meter past. And probably just a ball out on his line. So Clark holding the 2. Sticking with the ditch side. His backhand. The one closest to us. And is it going to come back? It's trying. Oh, his weight was very good. Oh, it looks to be adding another. So Clark holding the 3 now. Putting the veteran Sid under a little bit of pressure, yeah? Can Sid answer with it, but he came very close on his last 2 balls. Is he going to find something? It's well adjusted. Oh, just slipping past. Oh, you know, they say, ladies and gentlemen, those holes are made for bowls. And just missing it, coming so close and just finding that agonizing gap. And then just a confirmation, that's 3 to Clark, taking the score to 16-10.
when we went away. Yeah, what a playlist. Man.
And just a confirmation as we look over onto the ladies' side, as you can see the ladies on your screen now. The score is currently 11-13 in favour of Bev Foster. And then in the bronze medal match, Jerry van Rensburg up against Patrick Carter-Brown. Patrick 14-10 up. And then in the ladies' bronze medal match, we've got a very tight tussle between Jenny and Rose Varty. It's at 13-all at the moment. So quite close games carrying on at the moment. And Rose actually currently holding 3 in there. Jenny looking to reply. Clark opting for a much longer length now. It's almost T to T, with the mat coming up a meter. And as you can see there with the jack on the tee, Sid looks to be very close here. Well adjusted by Sid. Very good weight control. Welcome back in the commentary box, Tara. How was your call out as being an umpire? Have you been very busy today?
Yeah, Carl. It was a close measure for second shot. I have been busy today. Seemed that every time I sat down to eat my lunch, I got called for an umpire's call. So Murphy's law. But yeah, all good.
Well, my lunch was right behind me, Tara, and I managed to only get half of it. So there's definitely some mysterious games going on here because our lunches are just disappearing.
You know what they say, Carl, no such thing as a free lunch. So I've turned my back and things have changed quite significantly. Clark Logan is 16-10 in the lead. He's on a very good track here to draw the shot. Just slipping probably a ball short of Jack Eye. Sid on a great track again. Just running through. Clark asking the question and Mark letting him know that he is still shot down. Clark gets up to his second shot and turns Sid through for 3. Would be a great result for him. He looks to have played the right weight for the shot, just pulling it through for 1. Sid with a ball to come. Sid with a very wayward ball, playing wide and heavy. I have seen him look at his bowling arm a couple of times. I don't know if he's starting to struggle with something, but he was looking a little bit unsure of what was going on with his bowling arm. Clark pulling away now, 17-10 up in the final. On the ladies' side, there's also been a bit of a comeback from Sharon. She's definitely holding 1 at the head. Measuring for second. 2 will take the game to Peels. It looks like it was just 1 to Sharon. The men's bronze medal match, Jerry seems to have lost his concentration quite significantly. Patrick Carter-Brown steaming ahead, 17-10 up at the moment. Clark just putting the jack in the ditch. He won't be happy with that at all. Very, very, very schoolboy error from an experienced player. Puts the advantage back in Sid's court, being able to put the jack at his preferred length. There's also been a little bit of chirping about Sid Price being quite slow. That is clearly a fallacy since they've played 17 ends. The closest next game is Patrick and Jerry's bronze medal match. They've played 16 ends.
You know, with all the talk about Sid's bowling arm, or that the bowling he's got, and also his pace of play, I think there's a bit of jealousy that's creeping in amongst the district. Tara, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely some sour grapes there, Carl. Oh, Jerry just promoting Patrick's meter short ball in for shot. So as I said, Sid has now brought the jack to a shorter length. Clark really struggling to adjust himself to that length and pulling up at least 3 meters short. He will not be happy with himself. Sid plays a great opener, running through about 2 feet. Nothing wrong with the back ball. Clark's adjusted very well. Draws the shot. Just shy of a toucher. The key of a good player is always to watch their second ball and how they adjust from their first. You know, we all put down a short ball every now and again. Sid Price puts down an absolute cracker, peels the white off for 2. Clark on a great road again. Has he got the weight to make the trip? No, he doesn't. Oh, he'll be very disappointed in that ball because he really was on the perfect road. Once again, as we said, there's nothing for short. When you are shot down, don't be short. Very easy to say when you're sitting in the sidelines commentating. So in the ladies' gold medal match, Bear Forster is currently 13-12 up. But at present, she's 3 down at the head with 2 balls to come. And she promotes her 2 meter short ball in for second shot. So Sharon's only holding 1 now. Clark not happy with his 4th ball. Giving Sid another glimmer of hope in this game. Sid plays a brilliant ball and makes 3 of it. So their score is now 17-13. So, Carl, as I was saying, that jack that Clark put in the ditch really cost him. Very, very, very bad mistake from him.
And do you think that could have played an effect? Because there has been a bit of different lengths on the jack and the in before Clark opting for that longer length and then just coming up short, dropping the 3.
Look, I mean, so Clark put the jack in the ditch. Sid obviously went to his preferred length. Granted, Sid did play a wonderful shot to pull the jack for 2 and then drawing for bonus. But Clark will not be happy with himself. But having said that, there's still everything to play for here. Sid sticking with his medium length.
This is us in the commentary box. Tara on my right hand side here, and Danny on my left hand side. That's our view from here in the commentary box. And I got my mixed pairs partner Nikki Gillespie on the left, and as you can see, people getting a bit festive here on a Saturday. So if you do hear some background vulgar language, hopefully YouTube can blur it out, ladies and gentlemen.
So Sid opens with a really good ball. Clark pulling up that meter short. I think the screen speed is changing. If I look across the ranks, the bowlers all seem to be struggling a bit. Jerry seems to have really lost concentration in that game. I don't know if he's battling with his concentration or battling with the change in the green, but he's definitely not playing the same game that he's played the rest of the day. Perhaps a little bit of too much on his mind with an impending trip to Cape Town to go and play in the Darts Nationals. Clark catching a short ball. I think he was on a good road for the short ball.
Just some comments from our YouTube side. Greg Connolly supporting Sid, saying, "Come on, Sid, watching from Dundee. Welcome." And thank you, Amanda, for giving us a heads up in the commentary box, and thank you for enjoying our live streaming. And I hope the sound has got a little bit better with the change of marks. Zelda, as I said, just turn up the volume. It will be okay. But just a shout out to all the people watching on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And looks as it's just confirmation of the score is 17-13 in favour of Clark Logan. And then on the ladies' side, measuring for shots, it's actually a Peel's game at 13 all, with Sharon Willie coming back very nicely. And as Tora was saying in the bronze medal match, Jerry maybe losing a bit of concentration with the change of speed of the green, getting a little bit colder now this afternoon, and obviously after about 3 hoppers, the greens start coming a little bit slower. And so Jerry 18-10 down with maybe picking up the 1, so 18-11 there. And then on the other bronze medal match, it went from a 13-all game to all of a sudden 14-18 in favour of Rose Varty. Rose Varty obviously picking up quite a bit of a number there, but currently Jenny Smith holding the 2. So quite exciting as we come down the stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are all enjoying this live stream. Clark Logan picking up the 2, taking himself onto 19 with that victory very, very close. And it will be quite a nice one for Clark, managing to be the only player to able to beat Sid this weekend. Sid on a big run of form. As far as district competition is concerned, Sid probably hasn't lost a match in a good couple of matches, going from the open singles or vet open singles, and now the vet masters. So quite a run of form Sid is on, and maybe the commentator's curse again. Tara coming back towards the clubhouse. Clark puts it back in the ditch.
Yeah, so I think Clark will be absolutely upset with himself. But in his defense, if I have a look at the end of the rink there, it does look a little bit threadbare. The grass is quite thin, so there is quite a runoff there. So it's probably a bit of a fine line between good and in the ditch. Okay, so Sid putting it to a similar length that Clark would have wanted. So let's see if Clark can capitalise and put his first ball on top. Clark's played a great opener. Ran through about 2 feet. On the ladies' gold medal match, it's 13 all after 15 ends. In the ladies' bronze medal match, we have Rose Varty 18-15 up against Jenny Smith. Jenny Smith, a seasoned campaigner, she's not going to go away or fall down easily. Rose is definitely going to have her work cut out to close out this game. Jerry really losing his range in this bronze medal match. He's just seems to be chasing a bit. Patrick holding 2 really good shots on the jack. Jerry has one in each district.
Just a correction there, ladies and gentlemen. Sid did actually lose one of his games in the sectional play. He actually lost to Rion. So my correction, thank you to Paul Parsons, sitting at home watching us. Thank you for the correction there, Paul. Sid opting on his, was Clark opting on his the favoured ditch side. Just running probably a metre through, but from our angle, it looks like he might be holding the 2. Yeah, Clark holding the 2. Holding game at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Sid looking for a big reply as the pressure piles on. Is that going to stop? No, it's not going to stop. So Clark holding game with one ball each from the bowlers. Could this be the moment? Big ball here from Clark. Could he get it close and consolidate the victory? Just running a little bit through. So leaving the door open for Sid. It's not the tightest head, but Clark's still holding the game here, ladies and gentlemen. What can the wily old fox do? Is that going to stop Danny? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that's the match. As far as the gold medals are concerned, just a confirmation. We'll get a confirmation now from our marker. But from our point of view, it looks like the game is done. Congratulations to Clark Logan, managing to beat Sid 21-13. The NIBA 2026 Vet Masters Champion, Clark Logan. Congratulations, Clark. And a good effort there from Sid. Clark managing to break Sid's good run of form. So that's our first match that has been finished, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going to move the cameras, but we are going to shift them across so we can get the last bit of the ladies' game, because the ladies' game is very exciting at the moment. We've got 13 all, Sharon Willie and Bev Foster. And that's the kind of camera angles we're going to get from the ladies' side. Just a nice round of applause from as the men's walk off. So as you can see, yeah, we got the ladies next door to us. So that score currently 13 all in the ladies match, in the ladies gold medal match. As you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, that's Sharon Willie's ball. It's coming up a meter short of the jack. Bev looking to come through. Oh, and just slipping past the jack. Bev in the darker coloured balls. Either black or dark purple. Dark purple, yeah, we got compliment. And then Sharon with the very bright orange balls with the yellow, the Narchies, as they call it, or Narchies with the Narchi sticker. Sharon's weight very good there, but just coming up a little bit skinny. And just in the bronze medal match, Patrick Carter-Brown, 20-12 up at the moment, so he's sitting on checkout, but Jerry currently holding shot with a nice ball, which is probably about a foot to the jack level. And then on the other side, in the ladies' bronze medal match, we got Jenny Smith and Rose Varty. Rose Varty 18-16 up. So that's also quite a tight match there between the ladies. And as you can see, Sharon Willie parking one right on top. Very good ball there from Sharon. In your pictures now, that's Beverly Foster from Howick delivering. Oh, good effort there from Bev. Lovely line. Just probably a little bit weighted on the shot. Sharon asking the question of Odette. Just checking how far that went through. In your pictures now, that's Sharon Willie delivering with her Narchi balls, opting for the backhand. Looks to be a little bit skinny and short. And it's probably got its nuisance value of that might interrupt Bev's forehand, but she opted for the backhand on her last shot. She might just probably stick there. She wasn't far off. And ladies and gentlemen, to as you see now, to the left of Bev, it will be the men's bronze medal match, and then on the on the further rink after that is the ladies' bronze medal match. So as our pictures come across, you can see some of the top vet bowlers of our district. Oh, and unlucky for Bev, just rolling in Sharon's bowl, and to confirm for a second, it's a definitive second there, and probably measure on 3. So now the score, all of a sudden, Sharon was actually 15-13 up, and now it will probably take it to 17-13 to Sharon. Phenomenal comeback from after a little bit of a slow start by Sharon. Let's see the score. Just a confirmation of that's the scoreboard you're looking at there, ladies and gentlemen. 17-13 in favour of Sharon Willie. And then as you look across, there's Brad marking the bronze medal match of the other game. And as you can see, the score there is 20-13 in favour of Patrick Carter-Brown. Patrick just coming up with a nice little draw there, putting one on top. Jerry, first ball coming up very short. And as we pan across, coming into your picture now, that's Jenny Smith in the ladies' bronze medal match. And that scores 16-18 at the moment to Rose Varty. And Rose Varty holding at least 2. And now drawing in for a third. So that's game done there, ladies and gentlemen. Rose Varty, your bronze medal winner. Well done to Rose. And condolences to Jenny. Very good, 2 very good bowlers there. So Rose Varty taking the bronze medal. Well done to Rose. So, ladies and gentlemen, as our afternoon winds down to a close here, we will stay with you, keeping the coverage open as long as these games go along. Let us know who you're supporting. Sharon's first ball coming up about a metre and a half short, and Bev's ball is probably a metre short and a little bit wider of that on the line. You see our camera angles are a little bit off at an angle. They're not directly behind the rink as we're just crossing over. And then in your top right hand of your picture in the corner, that's Sharon delivering. Opting on her forehand. Better weighted ball, but just getting caught up with her front ball. And the score currently 17-13 in favour of Sharon. Bev a little bit strong in that one. The line was very good, but just running through about 3 meters through the head. And as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side, Jerry was holding the shot, and Patrick Carter-Brown cleaning up the mess and putting Jerry's ball on the bank. But Jerry's still holding the shot, but a lot of space to open up. We will watch Patrick delivering on your left-hand side, yeah? Patrick drawing for game as he's holding 20-13 up. As you can see, Patrick taking his time on the mat, delivering. Let's see what happens here, and maybe we can catch if this could be the game-winning shot. A lot of space to work there. It looks to be very good. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Carter-Brown winning your bronze medal match on the left of the screen, with Brad being the marker. Jerry coming up a little bit short there. Well done to Patrick, winning the bronze medal. And now we're down to one last match, ladies and gentlemen. The gold medal between the ladies. And as you can see from the head there, it looks like Bev might be holding the two. That's a side angle of what's happening. Sharon looks to be maybe pulling the shot. Odette having a very good look. We didn't quite get the call what was heard there. As you can see, Bev delivering on your bottom right hand of your screen. And that's the side view that we got here from the commentary box, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, just running a bit through, but it could be enough. Yeah, we're going to have to wait and have a look here, see what happens with Odette getting full measure. Well done to Odette. Just a confirmation that is 1 to Bev. It's taking the score to 17-14 in favor of Sharon. And that is an updated score, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see it, it is 17-14 in favor of Sharon. As the ladies have just asked to call the umpire. Let's take a bit of a break in the action. Asking for the measure. Oh, it's short. It looks like it might be short. Tara being called up again for duties. Thank you to Tara for umpiring this weekend.
Close.
Just a confirmation, that's a short jack from Bev. Giving the mat over to Sharon. Sharon opting for a similar length, not the longest, so not changing it up too much. Bev Forster delivering, opting for her backhand. Hope you guys have enjoyed our live streaming today. Please let us know, even if you're not watching it live right now, but let us know in your comments later and how things are going, and how you enjoyed it, where you're from. So obviously not necessary that it has to be live, but even if you're watching it later, then I hope you guys enjoyed it. Unlucky.
I couldn't find any hands. It was just very, very, very difficult. You also battle. I mean, but he just battled less than me. That's my. Eh? Maybe that other hand, I tried that hand many times and I couldn't find it.
KJ's. And in the commentary box, we have my wingman who's come off the green. Unlucky Jerry, talk to us. How did it go? Let's speak about it.
Very, very, very difficult green that we played on. Patrick found it, I didn't. I couldn't find any hand. And then you start doubting yourself, the weight goes. So it was a very frustrating afternoon for me, but well done to Patrick. He lost to me in the vet singles, and so he's got one back. He's got one back on me, and we'll see what happens the next time on the rink.
Well done, Jerry. You've had a very good run in a newly becoming vet. So silver medal in the open vets, and then 4th place in the masters. Congratulations, and keep it up. You've got a long time to sit in this game, and I think you're going to do very well.
With my lifestyle, I might not have as much time as you think, Carl.
As we were saying earlier, Jerry, you playing in the darts nationals this week. So, as far as precision sports are concerned, you're up there, and you should have your eye dialed in. So, good luck for the darts nationals, and I'm sure you're going to let us know how that goes.
Yeah, we're going to leave. We start on Tuesday. The main guys have already. I play for Mgani, the Mgani side. So we start on Tuesday. We'll come back on Sunday, and I've never done this before, so it's an exciting thing for me to go and it's a new experience. I'm a novice darts player. Some.
Looks like it might be the game. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it could be quite a close measure for 4. Sharon definitely holding the 3, and that score, and you see on your screen, is the current updated score. So if this is a measure for 4th, Sharon could have the victory here. Very good comeback from Sharon. She was down in the early stages of this game. Quite rightly, Taurus called it early on that Sharon is not going to go away. And now Sharon, probably if not on 20, maybe could be holding the game.
Why is it not coming through on Facebook at the stop? But not on Facebook, on YouTube.
Just a confirmation, that's 3 to Sharon, taking the score to 20-14 in favor of Sharon. Just a shout out from the YouTube side. Greg Connolly congratulating Clark on his victory. And we got, what is it, Bill Bluxham watching all the way from the Kapiti coast in New Zealand. Thank you, Bluxham. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Just a confirmation, it is 20-14 in favor of Sharon Willie. And just a thank you to our marker for the main game, Mark Taylor. Yes, Mark, you were in the picture quite a bit. And Mark, just explain to us what happened with the scoreboard. The scoreboard, was it the scorecard? Was it the wrong way around? As a competition secretary, what do you say?
Somebody handed me a scorecard that was numbered incorrectly. Should have been 1 to 15, but it was actually 16 further. So I had to request a separate scorecard, a new scorecard from the district president, which she gave me.
That was Mark Taylor that's making excuses for his poor performance.
Mark just leading by example as our competition secretary and just proving the fact that we all are human and we all do make mistakes sometimes. Sharon on the mat, only looking for the one shot to win this game and become 2026 ladies vets masters champion. Very close, yeah.
Oh, she actually rolls through probably a meter and a half. The pressure's on Bev now. She pushes it down. I think she's on a good line. It looks like she's got a nice weight to it. I think this is the shot that we've just seen. Oh, she knocks it in. She knocks her short bowl in for shot. That ball is about 1.5 meters away from the jack. I think Sharon hasn't got enough weight here. Yeah, she leaves it about 3 meters short. Bev putting a little bit more effort into this one. She doesn't want to end up short. She goes a little bit too long. And Sharon has got one more bullet left. It's been a long afternoon. I think a lot of people wishing that bowl of Sharon in. We want to get to the celebrations. Okay, she's definitely got enough weight on this. She's taken a narrower line here. Oh, and she's gonna. Oh, that's just out, just out. Yeah, so. I think Bev knows that she's got the shot, so she's playing. I would have expected her to play a little bit heavier there. I know you guys have thanked Carl and Tara before, but I would just want to say again, thank you very much for your time, Carl. It really is much appreciated. Especially taking into consideration what we pay you.
No, it's always a pleasure, Jerry. You know, I could be sitting on the couch. I would be probably sitting on the couch next to Paul Parsons and not watching this game, because if I wasn't here, it wouldn't be streaming. So at least we're creating content for the district and for the Bowl South Africa, and hopefully everybody's enjoyed our coverage. I know it's not super sport level, but you know, as bowls is as an amateur game, and I think it shows its organic nature, and it's a very lovely community in the bowling community, and looking for more bowlers that come through, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you're a new bowler or old bowler, come down and start the game.
Bev going for a shorter. This is probably about a 25 meter. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably a 25 meter end. So a very tentative little delivery from Sharon. She just pulls back on it. Doesn't want to roll through. She's got the shot. She's got something to build on now.
Bev with a lovely second ball. Coming a little bit short, but very close to the jack, probably 2 or 3 inches away. And this looks to be very narrow from Sharon and short. As you can see there, Bev standing on the mat, coming to deliver her third ball.
As you guys probably would have mentioned previously, Bev, a very accomplished singles player in her own right already. She's no stranger to the pressures and the competition of a final.
I think both players, Jerry, very accomplished bowlers. Sharon coming from Moor Riverside and then joining up with Linwood. Bev playing out of Howick.
Oh, this looks good, Carl. I'm actually very... Oh, she doesn't miss that by far. Bev slightly miscuing that. I would expect that to be a little bit short. But I have once or twice I've been wrong before. Bev sticking that one on top. A little titter of laughter when people realize how badly I judged that. I'm going to keep quiet for this one. Looks like she's got second. Score going to 2016. Bev not in check-out territory yet.
Sharon getting caught on 20. Bev making a nice strong comeback, giving herself a chance. Coming down the stretch as the temperature drops and the clouds come over here in Maritzburg. Just a big shout out to Maritzburg Bowling Club for a lovely weekend of bowls in the Masters, the Vet Masters. And to all the players that played, congratulations to them for being selected. To all the markers and volunteers that came out this weekend, thank you very much. The sport wouldn't be possible without the community helping out. So to people that haven't bowled before, and if you're watching this for the first time, come down to your nearest bowling club and come and speak to someone and join them. If you guys are interested, it's a very, very competitive game, as you can see from these ladies. Coming down the stretch, Sharon 2016 up.
Do it when you're comfortable, okay? Yeah, I'll see you then. Yeah, no problem. Okay, bye.
As you can see in the top right hand of your picture, Bev on the mat delivering her first ball. Bev just not folding over just yet after getting after quite a healthy lead in the beginning, and Sharon fighting her way back. And now Sharon's sitting on 20 and Bev on 16. Bev coming up probably a meter short there. And that's kind of the view from our commentary box, as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, probably a meter and a bit short. And Sharon coming up a little bit skinny and a little bit narrow. Bev opting to go on a forehand again. Looks to be a much better weight. Is it going to turn back in time? Looks to be a very good ball. Well bowled by Bev. As you can see, Bev holding the 2. A meter in front and about half a meter at the back ball. Sharon opting to follow her down. Looks to be a much better weight here from Sharon. If it's going to slow down in time. Oh, fantastic. Oh, and just slipping through the gap. How does they manage to find it? Coming up probably about a meter through. But a very good effort there from Sharon. So anything can happen here going down the stretch. And Bev just coming up a little bit short on that one. Looks like Sharon might be opting to change her hand, taking her time, thinking about this. See a bit of pressure here. She would like to put one very close and just close out this game. And Sharon looks to be a little bit skinny. Is it going to fit through the back door? Well, it's definitely not shot. Might be second shot. Bev coming on her forehand. Doesn't look to be short. She's definitely there. Looks to be a very nice ball by Bev. Just running it, doesn't stop. As you can see there, asking the question of Odette, what's Odette going to signal?
The lollipop.
Sharon opting to come and have a look at the head. Sharon got the last ball, taking her time, having a look at it. This could be a very important bowl. She could close out the match here with quite a bit of space to draw in there, at least a half a meter to draw in. And a bowler of Sharon's caliber, definitely capable of pulling this off. Obviously very nervous now. Nerves are getting to all the players. When it comes down to your last ball, and she's been stuck on 20 for a couple of ends now, 2 or 3 ends at least. Could this be the last ball of the Vet Masters 2026? Looks to be a very healthy weight, and just becoming. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that could be the game. Just wait for the confirmation. It looks very, very close. Odette going down. Fantastic last ball by Sharon, showing that she's as cold as ice when it comes to the pressure situations. Ah, there it is. It looks like There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your 2026 Ladies Vet Masters champion, Sharon Willie. Congratulations to Sharon. Congratulations to Bev. Very good effort from Bev. Beverly Foster winning the silver medal from Howick. And a confirmation that Rose Varty winning the bronze medal, and Jenny Smithy coming fourth in the ladies section. And then well done again to the men's, winning Clark Logan winning that against Sid Price, and Patrick Carter Brown coming fourth or third. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the live streaming. It's been a nice, entertaining day for us. Lovely bowls all around. Thank you to Jacques and Bowl South Africa for letting us jump onto the YouTube page. If you're watching this later, please like and subscribe and share with everybody. It definitely does help out with the content creation and the production side of things. As you can see there, the last bits of the players is backing up there. Well done to Sharon, well done to Clark. And we're not going to hang around for the prize giving, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've had enough of my voice and enough of their bowls today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. From us in the production box, thank you and good night. And good afternoon.